Hello everybody, my name is SimK, and I'd like to welcome you guys back to Resident Evil 2. Now, in order to get the full experience of Resident Evil 2, I actually have played through this game 4 times. I know, it's a lot. So, I typically prefer Claire A's story, but since there are 4 different stories in this game, I'm going to be doing Claire A, Leon A, then Claire B, and Leon B. Simultaneously, just all doing them at the same time so that, you know, you're not getting any spoilers with each, and we can go from there. So let's go ahead and jump into our brand new game with Mr. Leon S. Kennedy as our guy, and once again doing standard.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
So, we already watched this opening video here, so hopefully you guys are having fun watching it again. There are some changes with Leon's A story as opposed to Claire A's story.
Sounds like my wife.
They're mostly down to minor mechanic changes though. As I said, I've become sort of a bona fide pro at the game. And at this point, you know, I don't have a really big deal with doing either story because the mechanics are mostly the same. There's just minor alterations. I just prefer the narrative pace of doing Claire's A story and Leon's B story. I feel like it works better that way. That lady was having a bad time. Now this guy's having a bad time. But she's about to have a meal, so she's about to have a good time. I love this guy's face in this scene.
What do I do? What am I gonna do?
That still looks like Mia to me. Like that random lady, she still looks like Mia. So this is the first noticeable difference with this cutscene. Obviously, Leon's driving around a Jeep as opposed to, you know, a motorcycle, which is what Claire's driving. And he stopped here for gas, actually, not to take a phone call, or make a phone call, I should say.
No one's around. That's weird.
Yeah, it's never good to see an empty police car at a gas station. So you'll see some of the narrative choices that they decide to make as to why I preferred the Claire A story, and I'll explain them as we go along, of course. And like the Claire A story, I'll explain my mechanics and how I work and everything. Obviously, like I said, since I've become super fluent in this game, I'm able to explain it really, really well. And explain what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and why I'm doing it.
Something's not right.
And yeah, doing that stuff. So, of course, as both Claire and Leon, you just gotta walk back here, find him, just keep running. I just, you know, I don't really take the time to let the narrative play out there because he slowly, like, points his finger upward. He's having a bad day. In this case, both of them are having a bad day. This time the zombie's having a bad day too, because he's been interrupted. All right, let's juke around him. I think in Claire's I was able to just get by him while he's doing the animation, but you know, most people won't know to just juke around them. I realized that as I was editing the video, actually, most people won't know to just run immediately right at the zombie. So you can shoot him in the head, juke around him. If you are deciding to do this on the hardcore version, you know, make sure that they're a lot closer before you opt to shoot them in the head. So there's Claire right there.
Don't shoot! Get down!
So this is the first narrative choice that I don't like in Leon A's story, because it makes sense for the zombie to be coming up behind Claire because the zombie knocks over the rack and is obviously going to be like sneaking up on her. And Leon, you know, making his way inside and pointing his gun up and being like, get down, and then shooting the zombie. It just makes more narrative sense, because that zombie that you see right there is actually the zombie that knocked over the first display rack. So, yeah. Obviously, they make their way and get the fuck out.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire Redfield.
Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
I love the
We
original
found each other.
Resident Evil's, the narrator, Chris Redfield. Resident Evil. It's just this stereotypical, like, action narrator thing. Resident Evil 2.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak.
So this is something funny.
Raccoon City police
Due to the citywide outbreak, you're advised to take shelter. And here's the funniest part about that entire thing.
Police station's
Obviously,
not my fault. They'll know
you know,
something.
taking shelter is a necessity, but how would they be able to like have this broadcast about a citywide outbreak
There has to be.
the minute or like within the same day that it happens? Because this is day I think day 1 or 2 of within the outbreak happening. Resident Evil 3 takes place is both a prequel, it's like a prequel, side story or sidequel and sequel.
More like running.
Takes place before, during, and after Resident Evil 2 does. And if I'm not mistaken, this is like day 1. So it's the day after the initial outbreak.
What the?
I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now!
Now, one funny thing about this game is that it does actually take place over the course of one night, which is why it's actually such a short game. Quote unquote, the time that it takes you to complete the game is meant to be the amount of time that the game goes. So this is the other narrative choice that I didn't really like, because it basically spits Leon out on the side that is aimed towards the Raccoon City police department, and that doesn't really make sense with how the, you know, how the car is angled.
Can't stay here. It's not safe.
You can even see in the background the Raccoon City Police Department.
I'll be there. This is out of control.
So yeah, for me, it just feels a little weird that doing it this way. I'm sure there's gonna be like Leon A story people that will swear by this version of events. But me personally, you know, it just feels off.
There it is.
Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. Anything's possible. So you can just easily run around these zombies. They're not too bad. They'll lunge at you, and if you're a first timer, it'll probably freak you out a little bit, thinking you're gonna get grabbed. It's very unlikely that you do. And in the case that you do, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Because right whenever you come in here, there is a health item that you can pick up. So, here's some handgun ammo.
Here?
Go ahead and get rid of this key. And there's your health item that you can pick up if you need it. There is also one more right over there. So once you get the knife and open up this thing, you can go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to do something different with Leon's. I'm actually going to go ahead and proceed up here. And go into this waiting room. There's a health item right here, nice green herb. But there's also a safe. Now, I have not done this safe yet on Claire's playthrough, but it's actually, this one's left 6, right 2, left 11. And the reason I have not done it on Claire's playthrough yet is because the item that you get is not as good in Claire's playthrough, but it is pretty good in Leon's. It's a muzzle brake, which, if I'm not mistaken, actually helps with the recoil. It dispels, like, the recoil. It dispels gases so that the recoil is not as intense. If you want to, you can actually go ahead and not go through there. Check out both of these doors, though, and they'll go ahead and make red X's on your map if you are needing to do so. Next thing you're going to want to do is come over to this computer and see what's going on in the police station.
There's someone here.
So I like this as, I mentioned that I like the Windows 98 interface of this. One other thing that I do like about this is that it is using camera angles from the original Resident Evil games. So this camera angle that you are seeing right now is more akin to like what the traditional Resident Evil. It's a nice little Easter egg that the developers threw in. I appreciate things like that.
I gotta find that guy.
Just adds a little, you know, juju, flu to the entire thing. you're gonna want to go ahead and come around here and pull on this thing like we did in the Claire A story. Like I said, it's very, very little it has changed. It's just a lot of mechanics, some cutscene changes, and obviously the mandatory dialogue changes as needed. Of course, you're also doing a swap for Claire's reactions and Leon's reactions. Claire is a little bit more vocal, where Leon is not. Obviously, becoming a rookie cop, he's going to end up seeing some stuff, so he's not as reactive to the events happening around him as much. Go ahead and move this thing out of the way. Push. There you go. And then once again, if you do need additional health item, there is one in here behind the third stall, the second closed stall, and it is another health spray that you can pick up. If any of these guys, there's a guy that comes through here. If he gives you a problem,
Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Okay, calm down. Hold your horses. Or the guy that comes through the door. There's a zombie that comes through the door in this scene.
I got you.
Once again, I have to just appreciate the ray tracing of this game. It looks impressive. Like this scene I had mentioned in Claire A. It looks like you're being, like these characters are being lit by this one lamp in the room. It just looks a lot better. There's more realism, and of course, the other things include shadows and reflections and all that. Those are cool too, but I really appreciate subtle touches to the lighting and everything. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let this guy bust through so that I can, hit him in the head. If I'm not mistaken, that's about how close you want to be whenever you're playing hardcore. I was really close to him. If he would have been a little bit more aggressive, he probably would have reached out at me. Ooh, I missed that time. Oh, see, that's one example of like where I got hit. That's weird. I rarely ever actually get tagged. But anything can happen. So that's the other thing that's different. Claire gets stuck inside the door. For whatever reason, she can't lift it up. Not that she can't lift it up. She lifts it up the same amount that Leon does.
There was another try. I could.
But for whatever reason, she can't fit through the same gap.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because of the womanly bits. But yeah, she gets stuck about chest length through it.
But honestly, all you need to know is that
whereas Leon crawls all the way through it. Obviously, he doesn't have the womanly bits.
I wish I'd come here sooner.
And is perfectly fine.
Okay, Lieutenant, I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
This is good news. We can get you to a hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down.
Yeah, Marvin's a little more,
You'll need this.
I wouldn't say callous, but he acts more officially, since Leon is a member
Make my mistake.
of the,
uniform,
the RPD.
you do not hesitate,
Whereas with Claire, he's just like, she's like,
or you run.
no, you go, basically. basically just making a more human connection as opposed to rank. It's another reason why I like the narrative choice of Claire A first. Marvin comes across less officially, more human to human, just stylistic choice. Once again, I am going to get my samurai edge and combat knife here. I did not. It seems like it did not give it to me, so I'm gonna have to actually go grab it. And I'm gonna have to have Matilda still, because Matilda has all the bullets, which I'm gonna need in order to juke around. Until I can pick up a nice fresh supply of bullets and everything, gonna have to go with that. So, I mentioned this before, you do need the combat knife that can break in order to open up this area. I do usually just use my infinite combat knife though, which you can get from doing the Mr. Raccoon toys. If you guys do want to see that, I can absolutely do that. Do a video about the Mr. Raccoon toys. My health is fine, even though I took that hit. A bit of stuttering. That's pretty standard for this game, honestly. And while I'm here, I might as well just throw that combat knife in there. I'm not going to need it. I don't want to waste it on a zombie since I'm like right here. And I've already used it for its only purpose that I'm going to use it in the entire game. And the only reason why I'm using the infinite combat knife is simply just for convenience sake. It's less annoying. I don't have to constantly, you know, keep mini combat knives on me. If I were doing this as like, if I were doing some sort of challenge-based video, you know, where no infinite weapons or anything like that, obviously I would just suck it up. But I'm also not. I would not be grabbing every single item within the game, or every single weapon within the game. That is something that usually you do on an optimal route style playthrough. So in here, you just grab a map and grab that other thing. As it's loading, you can see it was doing a quick save there, or an auto save. Anytime it... Ooh, I'm getting a lot of stutters. Wow, that's weird. Don't know what's up with that. So, in this area, I actually do always recommend that you take care of this guy. Because you are going to be... There's going to be a lot of you coming through here. So, taking care of any enemies in this particular area is always a good idea. So this guy, I'm gonna keep slicing until he stops moving. There we go. We're pretty good on that. And in here, you can get some gunpowder and some more handgun bullets. I'd recommend going ahead and pick up this gunpowder. It's good for you to go ahead and be able to use it. I'm not going to deal with this guy yet, and I believe this one was left 7, right 15, left 9. Okay, other way around. Left 9, right 15, left 7. There we go. I did the same mistake twice. Go ahead and grab that and leave that guy. I'm gonna also go ahead and get this. And since I am Leon this go around, I'm gonna go ahead and open up his desk. Some stuff I'm gonna do a lot differently in Leon's A playthrough, as opposed to Claire's A playthrough. For one thing, the route's gonna look a little bit more optimized. And simply put, that's just for the fact that Leon's stuff requires a more optimized route in general. I accidentally awoke that zombie, but it's okay. If he becomes an issue, I'll deal with it. And I'm gonna grab this green herb. It's always good to keep one health item on you. Obviously, I didn't really need it whenever I was doing the Claire playthrough. I have gone damage, but it wasn't serious damage. And for whatever reason, it's really stuttery this time. I don't know what's going on. Get another gunpowder here. Combine those bullets. Combine that. And then combine this. Grab this. Combine those. Do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and just drop that one back in there. I shouldn't need it just yet. And as I said, always put these boards up. It makes this area a lot easier. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of through traffic here. And the less that you have to deal with in this in the through traffic, the better. That guy, he's going to be a problem here in a minute, but I'll deal with it whenever that comes up. Go ahead and open this up with Cap. And that's going to get you some shotgun shells. Yes, Leon gets a shotgun instead of Claire's grenade launcher. Go ahead and do the portable safe puzzle. Oh, nice. This is a good one. Let's see. Okay, that one's over there. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that means that this one's this one. Okay. Oops, I need to... Okay, cool. Okay, that was a really easy one. Occasionally you do get those really easy ones that you can just do really fast, and it is really awesome. Alright, so let's go take care of this zombie over here. Is he still on the stairs? Yeah, he is. Got him. Alright. He's taken care of for now. Obviously, I'll have to deal with both of those zombies down there. And I forgot to mention yet again, the one on the second floor is Cap. This one is DCM. The ones for Leon's desk are Ned and MRG. So, yeah. I know all these pretty much by heart at this point, so I kind of just sleepwalk through them and forget to mention them. I actually forgot to mention this. Go all the way down here, and there's another document that you can read. Go through here, grab the gunpowder right here. If you need boards, they're right there. I'm not going to grab them just yet. I don't think I need them right now. I think I am pretty good for the moment. Grab another set of hip pouches. I do believe that that is specific to Leon's. In that case, I am going to go ahead and grab these boards. Because I do know an area that I will probably be using them in. And we get the thing from Marvin again.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
And again, there's a combat knife right there if you do need it. Go ahead and make your way through this door. Grab the gunpowder. Go ahead and combine it. Combine that, and you're good to go. Another map. That's right there. And you can go ahead and do this puzzle. Take a look in your officer notebook. Fish, scorpion, sand. All right, there you go. And now you have the unicorn medallion that you can work with, and it'll be useful here in a minute. There is a 2 zombies or 3 zombies over there that will become a point of contention later. But you know, go ahead and head through here, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab the lion medallion as well while I am up here. Oops, I forgot to look in my officer's notebook again. Now, I do not know these by heart because I get them confused with the second run. So this is lion head, arrow, bird. I do know, I think, one of the second runs by heart because I simply had to know it. I think the page is like missing or something, if memory serves.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes. I knew she'd make it.
That's Claire.
Yeah. Name's Claire. I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it. Thanks, Lieutenant.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this door as well. I don't need anything in here, but it's good for, you know, a through area. One other thing I'm going to do is go ahead and place both of these medallions. So that, you know, the one, they can get out of my inventory. 2, they can go ahead and start unlocking this thing. So we only have 1 left. Go ahead and run over here. And go back through here, and we can now unlock this door. The other reason why I went ahead and unlocked that door downstairs is you can now go ahead and get rid of this key, and it will be out of your inventory. Another thing of boards down here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab them. Go in here. Another thing of paper, weapons locker, that's gonna get you the shotgun. Go ahead and, oh, nope, I meant to grab the arm. Go ahead and combine those 2 things and put it onto the statue. And then he's gonna give you this thing that you're going to examine. It's like a wand or something. Scepter. Go ahead and examine that space, and you get a red jewel out of it. That'll be useful later. Once again, plane crashes. I'm gonna leave this green herb this time. Gonna leave it for later. Like I said, the Leon...
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
Okay.
Because if I recall correctly, you know, I'm sorry, like I said, the Leon playthrough I'm gonna do a little bit differently.
It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
Their flirting is always real weird in this game.
With your brother?
No, not yet.
There, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him.
I know a lot of people ship these 2, but their flirting is always real weird. It always just feels like it feels like that teenage flirting.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go now.
Okay, let's get through this. Both of us.
Marvin, I've got a situation here.
Go ahead and grab the cutting tool, which is actually, if you examine it, bolt cutter.
Marvin, do you copy? Marvin!
And go ahead and use it down here. Now in Claire's, I went back up and went through there. In this one, I am going to apparently deal with a zombie. But I'll go ahead and board this thing up. So that I don't have to deal with it later.
What?
Move by him. Open this up. Now, if you're doing hardcore, this guy is sometimes over by the door. Before this ends up breaking, though. Throw another board onto there. Make sure to grab the flashbang. It will be useful. I think this guy he has bullets. Nice. Make sure to grab this fuse right here. He broke through the door. And grab the valve. Am I going to be trapped in here? Yep, probably. Shoot by. Oh, I got hit. Okay, yeah. I didn't think that guy was that close, but that's okay. I have a health item right there that I can go ahead and contend with. And they're going to go ahead and break through that door right there. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, jump around so that I don't have to deal with it. I am going to go ahead and go get this health spray. I do seem to still have a little bit of a wound. So go ahead and use that. And here are the other zombies. Go ahead and move by him. And go ahead and use that fuse there. All right. We are pretty good for this area. I don't think I'm going to have to come back through this area very much. If I do, I will probably be able to deal with the rest of the zombies. But for now, we need to go deal with the second floor. So I'm actually going to run through here. I do know I woke up one of the zombies. He's somewhere in here. Oh, he's in the office. That's good. And run through this area. And go ahead and use the spare. Oops. I did not mean to do that. I did it again. Wow. It was a fail. Double fail. And once again, using it on 103. Guys, I cannot iterate enough. If you are doing this without, you know, infinite items, do it on 103 because it will get you extra combat knives, which is very useful. I did it in my own playthrough, so it is really, really helpful. I know that gunpowder looks good, but you can get bullets regardless. So here we go. We got the shotgun in here. Go ahead and open up this bad boy. There we go. The shotgun. Arguably one of my favorite weapons in the game. No lie, actually. It is very powerful. And it can pretty much, it almost basically, I'll just show you guys. Oh, okay. Well, she's gonna do that, which is supremely stupid, but whatever. Makes my life easy. Here's some more shotgun shells. More shotgun shells. And we're about to get rid of the valve, so we are pretty good on that front. And this guy falls over. Here's some more more gunpowder. More shotgun shells. Now this is where the liquor is. Yep, there he is.
What in God's name?
Now, of course, I'm not going to mess around with the liquor very much. I don't really need to. More shotgun shells. And there is... Yes, it is right here. High-grade gunpowder. Combine those two, you get more shotgun shells. And now you have an extra slot. You have some extra room to work with. It makes life a lot easier. Grab the 9-volt battery. If you guys don't know the code to downstairs, it is right here. And go ahead and grab this spray just in case I have to deal with the liquor. Just in case. There is a red herb right there in case you do need it. Now, from my Claire playthrough, he is right here. Yep, there he is. So I need him to crawl back up onto the wall and towards me. I know, it sounds weird. I need the liquor to crawl towards me. Okay, so he's coming up on the wall. I need him to get up on the ceiling now. Good, good, good. Go up on the ceiling. Go up on the ceiling. There you go. And now I can literally walk right under him. So he knows that I'm there. And I know a lot of you guys are probably, you know, probably freaked out whenever I did this last time. He knows that you're there. He's hunting right now. He's waiting for you to make noise. So he's not going to attack you until you do that. So as long as you're, you know, safe and you don't do anything too stupid, you're good. I think I just woke up another zombie, but that's okay. So I actually did not go through here in the last video, but I'm going to probably make the Leon playthrough a little shorter, as a whole. Plus I have quite a bit of time. Okay, here's a good time for me to show off the power of the shotgun. Pretty much demolishes their heads, which is awesome. Ooh, that was close. You saw that? Juke around him. Okay, so here's the last area that you're going to need to use the bolt cutters on. Open that up, and you can go ahead and get rid of the bolt cutters now. And this is where defeating that zombie that I was talking about. Oh, I accidentally reloaded my Matilda. I didn't mean to do that. That's all right. That's fine. We're fine. Go ahead and grab another flashbang. This is where it becomes extremely helpful, because now you don't have to contend with anything in this hallway. You can just, except for the lady that dropped down 2 floors just to be on the first floor for you. You can go ahead and now run up to the second floor, or I'm sorry, the third floor, not the second, and do what you need to do. Oh, wow, he was one of the ones that didn't get stumbled back. Okay, so you are going to occasionally get those, and now I'm going to take you out because you annoyed me. And I have the bullets to do so, yeah, sucks to be you right now. You shouldn't have attacked me. Okay, so now you can go ahead and run back through here. Go ahead and get your shotgun ready. Because you're gonna need it in about 2 seconds. And come over to the C4, plant this device on there, and move back. I usually just hide behind here. And you're about to hear why I said get your shotgun ready And now. There's the liquor. And he is mad. Okay, so real quick before we have to deal with the liquor, go to your officer's notebook once more. Look at the final angel statue, angel, bow and arrow, snake. Now you hear the liquor out there. So he is again hunting for you. He wants you right now. But because you're in an animation state, he will not be able to see you just yet. Now, if I recall correctly, he is right around this corner. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. This is where flashbangs can come really really in handy. There he is. Now go ahead and throw another one. And it'll stun him. And there you go. The liquor's down. Now there is a zombie right here. I usually go ahead and take him out. Just so I don't have to mess with him. While I'm having to open up the... make sure he's dead. So while I'm having to deal with this. Because he can grab you while you're in this animation state. And there you go. You now have the final medallion. This floor does drop, but I'm going to use it for later. It's a good way to get down. But like I said, I'm going to use it for later. I'm going to go ahead and hit this guy in the face a couple times so that I can move around him. So I'm not doing as good as I did on the Claire run, or as far as like taking no damage, which is, you know, somewhat embarrassing, but you know, it's all right. We'll be fine. It's just my pride that's being hurt, honestly. I have more than enough health items. I have more than enough ammunition. I'm fine.
So it goes underground. Huh. That's
Yeah.
it. That's our way out. Lieutenant Branna! Marvin!
He's not doing so hot.
It's time to go. Hey, Marvin. We need to get you to a hospital right now.
No, save yourself.
Come on, I've got you.
Go!
Look, we can still make it out of here together. You just can...
Oh, Jesus.
It's too late. I tried, Leon. But I couldn't stop it. We can't let this thing spread. It's on you now. Just
No
go.
pressure. No pressure or anything.
I understand.
That's a bad wound, too.
I won't let you down, Marvin.
All right, and I think we're pretty good for this episode. Grab another thing of shotgun shells down here. And there's some more gunpowder right there as well. But yeah, I think we're pretty good for this episode. Next episode, we will be able to do the first William Birkin boss, which is cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and end that off there. If I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. Check out some content I create, including in this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed the 5K and enjoy the rest of the series. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.